I found out by accident. My girlfriend, Mia, had left her tablet at my place one Saturday morning after staying the night. She was running late for brunch with her friends, so she told me she'd grab it later. I didn't mean to snoop, but when it started buzzing with notifications, curiosity got the better of me. The group chat name flashed across the screen, Queens of Chaos, and one message preview caught my eye. Okay, boyfriend rankings are final. Don't hate me, but mine's last. I froze. I knew I shouldn't open it, but my chest tightened with that awful mix of dread and disbelief. Against my better judgment, I tapped it. What I saw made my stomach twist. The girls had made a list ranking all their boyfriends, best to worst. The categories were things like looks, career, romance, future husband potential, and fun. I scrolled until I saw my name. Dead last. Number 6 out of 6. Beside it, Mia had written, sweet but not ambitious. Too quiet sometimes. Doesn't push himself enough. My hands went cold. I didn't even notice the rest of the conversation at first, how the others had chimed in with laughing emojis, how one of them joked, he's the safe one. You'll marry him if the others don't work out. I locked the screen and sat there for a long time, the noise of the city outside suddenly too loud. It wasn't just the ranking, it was that word, safe. I'd always thought being the steady one was something good. The guy who listened, who cared, who didn't play games. But to her, it sounded like I was a placeholder. When she came back that afternoon, cheerful and chatty, I couldn't even look at her the same way. She noticed immediately. What's wrong? She asked, setting her purse down. Nothing, I said, but my voice cracked. She frowned. Talk to me, please. I handed her the tablet. You left this here. The color drained from her face when she saw the unlocked screen. You read it, she whispered. I nodded. You ranked me, Mia. It was stupid, she said quickly. Just a joke. We were bored. A joke. I repeated, my voice quiet but sharp. You called me the safe one. The one you'd marry if nothing else worked out. She looked down, guilt washing over her expression. I didn't mean it like that. You know I love you. Do I? I asked. Because it sounds like you love the idea of me more than me. Tears welled in her eyes. You're taking it out of context. I shook my head. The context is you sitting with your friends, turning relationships into a scoreboard. For a moment, she didn't say anything. Then she whispered, You're right. I messed up. I wanted to be angry, to yell, to walk out, but instead, I just felt empty. We sat there in silence until she said softly, I never meant to make you feel small. You're the one who makes me feel safe, not the other way around. Then why did you write it like that? I asked. Because sometimes I forget that quiet doesn't mean weak, she said, her voice breaking. You've always been steady, and I've mistaken that for boring. But when everything else falls apart, you're the only person I can actually trust. Her words stung because they were too late. Trust, once cracked, doesn't heal instantly. I stood up, running a hand through my hair. I need some air. She didn't stop me. I walked out and sat on the park bench across the street, watching people laugh, couples holding hands, everything so normal except me. My phone buzzed. A text from Mia. I deleted the chat. I told them it was wrong. You don't deserve to be compared to anyone. Please come home. I didn't reply right away. Instead, I thought about the kind of person I wanted to be, the man who didn't need rankings to measure his worth. Later that evening, I went back, not because everything was fixed, but because she was standing outside waiting, holding the tablet like it was proof of a mistake she couldn't undo. I'm sorry, she said quietly. Not for the list, but for forgetting how lucky I am. I sighed, tired but honest. I'm not perfect, Mia. But I'm real. If that's ever enough, we can start again. She nodded through tears, and we stood there in silence as the streetlights flickered on. That night didn't end with promises or laughter, just the quiet understanding that love can't survive on comparison. You either choose each other fully, or you lose each other piece by piece until one day, even being safe isn't enough to keep you together.